Who did more damage, Bush or Obama, and why? And in the pattern of this debate, we would like to start with William Weld this time, please.
I didn't hear the beginning, please.
Who did more that's a crazy accent I have, isn't it? Who did more damage, Bush or Obama, and why?
You mean to the budget or to the country?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. I think that the Iraq invasion, in retrospect, turns out to have been, to understate it, always Yankee understatement, not such a great idea. And it's inflamed the Sunni-Shia conflict in the Middle East, which is one of the most dangerous examples of religious sectarianism in the world. And it's not, and the sequelae in Libya and Benghazi and other countries in the Middle East have not been successful. Those were under Obama. So on a foreign policy point, I'd say both. The other thing is spending. And by the time President Obama leaves office, our deficit is going to be $20 trillion. That's a Bush-Obama deficit. You go back to Bill Clinton, there's nothing like that deficit. I'd rate it a tie.
Thank you. Alicia, to you.
They're both pretty bad. Bush got us into 2 wars that we were still in, and he massively increased spending. He did the bank bailouts, and none of that has made anything better for us. Obama has doubled down on those policies. We've had Obamacare, we've had additional bailouts, we've had crony capitalism, and now we're in 2 more conflicts. Who's worse? I would say by a nose, it was Obama, because he took all of the failed Bush policies and then he added to them.
Thank you, Alicia. Over to you, Will.
I would have to say it's definitely Obama. Bush may have got us into a lot of these different foreign entanglements, but see, Obama decided that he should take it a step further. Instead of 2 wars, let's have 12. Instead of bombing 3 countries, let's bomb 15. Instead of funding 1 revolution, let's fund 9. Before, we had an anti-war movement in this country. But see, Obama came along and he did away with all that, didn't he? Anybody hear the anti-war left out there? When I look for the anti-war left, all I hear is crickets. That's a big change in our country. There was always one group, one big group, half the country, that said they weren't willing to stand for bloodshed in the name of this country. And sadly, unfortunately now, we are that only group. We are that group that could bring a voice to that message. And that's why I believe that Obama was worse, was because he silenced the anti-war movement. And on top of that, he decided that entrapping Americans was good policy here at home.
Thanks, William. Over to you, Larry.
Could you imagine after 9/11 if all of a sudden we decided, instead of invading countries, we instead took our best special forces, all of them, the best in the world, and sent them after Osama bin Laden? Within a year or 2, the odds are we would have got him. We would have got him under Bush. But not just that. Imagine if we had not invaded any other nations. We had just gotten Osama and then come home. Removed ourselves from Saudi Arabia, removed ourselves from the Middle East. What would have happened? Would it be better there or worse? I don't know. But would they be fighting us? No. Would there be 6,000 dead Americans, which we don't seem to remember? 6,000 dead servicemen? Yes, there would not be those. Or the 20 or 30,000 severely wounded of my brothers and sisters in the military who came back and we ignored? No, they wouldn't be there. So, Bush had bad ideas, but Obama knew better.
All right, thank you.
Ask a Libertarian Facebook fan page is spreading awareness of libertarianism and informing non-libertarians while empowering those who support liberty on a daily basis. This is your opportunity to be empowered, and let us advocate libertarianism for you at facebook.com/askalibertarian.